I chose Dr. Vu as my physician because I really felt that she listened to me. She was very friendly. I felt that she understood what I was looking for, and I just felt confident in being in her hands. I feel like she's very well educated and very gifted as a surgeon, and so that made me feel confident in having her do what I wanted to have done.
But I chose her first because I researched on the web.
Yeah.
And I was looking around different doctors that would be somewhat local. I didn't want to go to Seattle. I didn't want to go to California, and found that, okay, here's somebody that's local, professional, obviously had a wide range of different services she offered. And so that attracted me to first look at her, and I actually saw her on the web.
And I think being female too. I mean,
being
for
female.
me that was a big deal.
Yeah.
As a female, I felt like she, she understood what I was looking for, and she could, on a more personal level, take care of me, and just frankly the whole modesty aspect of having a surgery of, any kind of cosmetic surgery. I just felt more comfortable being with a female.
And then once we got here, I felt like we were even more comfortable just because of her personality and how she comes across, very professional, yet she listens, and that made a big difference. So not only were we attracted just from the website and what the information I learned about her, but also when we got here, we felt a lot more comfortable with her.
And the people that work here with her too were just very nice, and very genuine, and the first impression and the last impression, and just the person that when you call and you need something, that they're there for you. You're not always going to be able to get Dr. Vu. So, but I must say she has even answered her own phone, which I find very impressive. I think that's really great. So been very happy.
I feel like you're not going through a factory. There's that personal experience that, okay, you're not just going through this procedure, hey, who's next? She makes it come across as that personal experience where you can see her enthusiasm, her passion, that she wants to do the best job for you, not for a bunch of people. So it's more individual.
And she surrounds herself with people in her workplace that are very encouraging also. And I mean, I do have a story that I don't even know if she knows, but I called a couple weeks after surgery and was just kind of, the fun of it, you're healing, and it's you just need some encouragement. And I called the office, and I was talking to one of the secretaries here and she was so sweet, and she talked to me for like 30 minutes on the phone, and she just had me laughing and just saying, oh, I know what you're talking about, and you're doing great, and this is appropriate for how you should feel, and I just thought that was really neat to have staff that treated me like a person and didn't say, well, we'll get back to you with that or something, but really was talking to me, and it made a huge difference for me. So I felt like I could call and if I had questions, and after that I was fine. I just needed somebody to reassure me. And she had staff that was loving and kind and willing to do that. I am happy with the results I had and have had. It's been, it wasn't as difficult a procedure as I thought it would be, and frankly, I had 8 babies, and I just felt like it was time to do some mommy maintenance, I called it, and that's what I told everybody, which is exactly what it was. And after 8 babies, you need some work done. Or you don't have to, but I did. I wanted to, and my husband was very supportive in that, and so we just kind of looked into it and found out that it was a great option for us.
Yes, I'm very happy with my new wife and the way she looks. She's a lot more confident about herself and how she looks and feels. And again, nowadays it looks like it's a procedure that's been perfected. It's a lot easier to go through, a lot more easier than I thought. And the cost is, for me, a big issue, and it was very reasonable.
And just to clarify, I'm not his new wife. I'm the same wife he's had for 26 years. So
there has been a change, and I think as husbands, you need to listen to, at our age, open to opportunities of doing surgeries like this. And it has allowed her to be more self-confident and feel like, okay, over the next 5-10 years, I can do some things to make myself look a little better. And that's also one of the things why I was looking at Dr. Vu, saying, okay, here's somebody that kind of could take us through this journey, even if we want to make some other changes 5 years down the road.
Yeah. You know what's fun is being able to go clothes shopping and be able to grab the smaller size and be able to zip up those pants and just feel good and feel like it's not the new body necessarily. It's the body I have that underneath, you know, the wear and tear of 8 children, and so it's just fun. It is kind of like going back in time and just being able to say, here's the person I am underneath, and the person that maybe got covered over with motherhood, which is a wonderful thing. I love being a mother, but it gave me courage to find out what else I am, who else am I underneath everything else, and to go back and be maybe more courageous and do different things and try different things. And if you're willing to put yourself through a surgery, not that it's put yourself through it, but to take a step towards bettering yourself, I think you tend to maybe take chances on other things as well. And so it's kind of opened up other aspects for me. I remember asking Steve when we first married how he felt about makeup, and he said to me, well, if the barn needs painting, paint it. And I thought that was just so funny, but I thought that's true with regard to just aging. It's something that it's like I'm going to do what I can to look as good as I can for as long as I can, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. And I think even as a conservative person that's an okay thing to look for. And now it is achievable. I know I'm not a barn, but it's a very Southern expression, and I think that it's a cute expression. I think it says everything. Yeah, we all need some paint sometimes. So I would recommend anyone to see Dr. Vu. I think she really listens, and I think she, like I said, she's very personable. She's a genuine person. It's not all about the white coat and the stethoscope, but she's a person, and she's a female, and she's sweet, she's funny, she's approachable, and that makes a huge difference, I think, in any kind of procedure you have done with any doctor, and especially one that's more personal like this.